We finally have the roadmap for Modern Warfare 2's and Warzone 2 Season 6, which is going to be beginning next week on October 27th, and Call of Duty have provided a full overview for what's to come, of course, in regards to Modern Warfare 3. COD Next is around the corner from now on October 5th, where we're going to see zombies, as well as multiplayer revealed, as well as the new Warzone map, and we're also going to be getting the beta a day after on October 6th, and the Haunting event inside of Season 6, the Halloween event, which is going to be the main thing in Season 6, will be happening on October 17th, so we still have a few weeks from now until it actually begins, and then of course we have the campaign early access for Modern Warfare 3 November 2nd with its full release on November 10th, and I want to apologize, I haven't had many videos recently, and that's because I've been away for the last week and a half, and I have also been sick. I've had a really sore throat. Of course, we've learned lots of new information regarding Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, but I haven't been able to cover it because my voice has been so sore, but it's almost back to good enough, so I'll have a video talking about all of my thoughts and everything we know so far regarding Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. It's been very unfortunate that I haven't been able to cover it though. Anyways, let's go through the roadmap for Modern Warfare 2 Season 6 and their blog post. So it says the Hellcursed anti-hero Spawn arrives in Season 6, tasked with taking out the Dark Ritual operators across Al-Mazrah and Vondel, plus 4 new multiplayer maps at launch, 3 weapons and the return of the Haunting event. So I'm so excited to see the Haunting event back, and we're also going to be seeing zombies as well in the Haunting, which we unfortunately didn't get a Haunting event for Vanguard, and we're finally getting one again now. It says prepare for frightening thrills, the shambling undead squad hunts to take down grotesque monsters, and those infamous jump scares as the Haunting returns. So yes, jump scares are going to be back. This is something people found quite annoying in the last Hauntings. The Hellmouth has opened, spilling unearthly creatures from the underworld, and a creeping terror is slowly swallowing all souls as it infects the entirety of Al-Mazrah, reaching the blood-red canals of Vondel and beyond. It appears a Clandestine group known as the Dark Ritual Operators have located and opened a terrifying Hellmouth. After the gate seals were ripped apart, a cacophony of otherworldly gurgling resounded before a veritable panoply of the grotesque poured forth from their opened prison. So yeah, Al-Mazrah and Vondel will be seeing their maps reskinned in night versions, and it's going to be demonic themed. The map looks very, very cool. All operators should ready themselves for Operation Nightmare and prepare to battle and repel these aberrant threats. Fortunately, in the ensuing chaos, the Dark Ritual Operators left the gate open in time for backup to arrive in the form of Spawn, the hellacious anti-hero who is now tasked with sending these monsters and their ilk back to the underworld. The Haunting event officially begins at mid-season, bringing Halloween-themed maps, modes, events, and more across both games. Prepare for spine-chilling scares and ferocious battles ahead of the launch with the release of 4 new multiplayer maps, a battle pass stocked with devilishly entertaining new operators and weapon blueprints and more. So we have a look at it here. Like I said, it's going to be beginning September 27th, 9 AM Pacific time, the update, but we're going to have to wait for mid-season for the Haunting. And we get a look at the key art on screen, showing the new Spawn-themed operators. So first of all, the Haunting event is Operation Nightmare, and it's going to be on Al-Mazrah. It looks very, very cool. I like the logo they've got here too. Operators within the Al-Mazrah AO, listen up. After the Hellmouth incident, we have alarming reports at increasing frequency of several eldritch hotspots appearing. You have to investigate these anomalies as Operation Nightmare begins on October 17th, and the following recon has been obtained to offer a glimpse at the chaos to come. So first we have the mission parameters. So entities have been detected throughout the AO, and the redacted of each encounter will be referenced on your tag map. You must investigate each location and eliminate the most wanted target, as well as many other hostiles. Initial recon, a bounty has been offered on a number of redacted targets, and rewards for exceptional bravery may result in redacted as well as mastery weapon blueprints. So yeah, there's going to be a normal mini bypass thing where there's different challenges you need to complete during the Haunting event to unlock rewards. Unconfirmed reports state that the following apocryphal activities have been observed. An ancient tomb complex has been unearthed, redacted hieroglyphs and redacted entity known as the Pharaoh has been redacted. So apparently on Al-Mazrah there's going to be a mummy boss in the event. Yes, that's right, a mummy boss. And apparently it's reusing assets from Call of Duty 2024 Zombies and animations, so that should be a lot of fun. Apparently the mummy is going to be Valak from The Conjuring, and Jason Graves is also going to be doing the music for this event, which is quite interesting. But yeah, I guess this will give us a sneak preview of one of the bosses for COD 2024 Zombies. Witnesses report seeing strange lights and redacted in the night sky over redacted, though unidentified anomalies phenomenon, UAP has redacted or orb, so it's going to be fun exploring all of the secrets and Easter eggs and little hidden clues all over the map. Encounters with the spectral redacted, seemingly accessible redacted with operator vehicles necessary to redacted, moving at a rapid pace. It's so annoying saying redacted over and over. Unconfirmed Redacted further into the swamp, where Redacted abomination known as the swamp creature, though Redacted non-standard armaments. Observer in the Redacted region describe a glowing wisp-like ethereal Redacted, multiple hostiles Redacted evil spirits, outside the stone walls Redacted platforms of particular concern. Redacted the altars of Lilith, Redacted nightmare portal, Redacted codenamed the Butcher. This influence may extend to the Vondel AO. So there's also going to be a crossover event with Diablo, and there is going to be a Butcher and Lilith boss that will spawn via hell portals on the map. There will also be a hell train. The train will be going to be demonic themed. Again, just more bosses we're able to fight on the map. It seems like this is going to be a lot of fun, but zombies are also going to be coming in this event, and this is interesting because the leak said we would be seeing a ghost mode in Warzone, and then we would see a zombies mode in multiplayer, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Of course, we saw ghosts within the last Haunting event with Black Ops Cold War, but yes, the zombies are back again, and I wonder if this is going to tease and tie into anything surrounding Modern Warfare 3 Zombies as well. As you know, Modern Warfare 3 Zombies is going to be taking place between Modern Warfare 2019 and Modern Warfare 2, so I wonder what this could tie into, or maybe this is just going to be non-canon. It's not really going to be anything that realistic, since it says it's going to be about supernatural activities, which isn't really the zombie storyline. Although it has elements of supernatural, it's taken a more scientific approach, at least in terms of Cold War zombies. Anyways, these activities have occurred across Vondel, which has forced a complete evacuation of the city and surrounding area. A demonic incantation by a sorceress has unleashed a zombie outbreak, bringing nightmares to life as the canals of Vonded run red with blood. Up in the firmament, a rare blood moon hangs ominously in the sky, casting Vondel in an eerie scarlet-tinged darkness. So yeah, it's going to have this red tint, giving it a very nice vibe, and the zombies also seem similar to the ones that we saw within the first Haunting event in Modern Warfare 2019, where they kind of have this Halloween aesthetic, this skeleton aesthetic, and they have glowing green eyes. So Graveyard of the Witch, Altars of the Butcher. The source of this anomalous activity appears to be the Graveyard, which is the hive of summoning activity and should be infiltrated. However, many of Vonded's points of interest show signs of city overrun with the undead, from the burning vehicles to the barricaded and vandalized shops to the bloodied tramway and train station. There are other alarming activities to investigate at the zoo stadium and elsewhere. Demonic altars have also been erected around Vonded, seemingly a source of power for these activities and linked in some way to a feared entity known in myth and legend as the Butcher. Have you the skill and mettle to summon this hulking demon, descend into the underworld to face him in battle, and reap the rewards if you can dare defeat him? Perhaps there are other hidden rewards for you to find as you brave the blood-covered streets of Vonded. So this is going to be the Zombies Royale mode, a limited time mode both on Al-Mazrah and Vondel in this mid-season Haunting event. A very, very cool aesthetic though. The infamous limited time mode from previous iterations of the Haunting is back, with all new innovations as well as elements returning from past Zombies Royale experiences, including Rebirth of the Dead. So yeah, of course we saw Rebirth of the Dead, we saw Verdansk's Haunting, which also had zombies on, and then we also saw Ghosts in the Cold War's Haunting event, which was exactly the same as the Zombies of the Dead, but of course the zombies were just reskinned with Ghosts, but they had pretty much the same mechanics. The mode was pretty much the same. So the dead walk the earth and are congregating in especially gruesome versions of Al-Mazrah and Vondel, each a separate Zombies Royale experience. During a match of Zombies Royale, those operators slain by others find the gulag permanently closed, and instead their corpses are reanimated as vessels of the undead. Once you've been zombified, you'll find several impressive abilities available to you as you attempt to savagely tear apart the remaining human operators, all while collecting special syringes with the purpose of ending your undead purgatory and returning to fight as a human. So yeah, if you've played the previous Haunting events, you know how this mode functions. It's pretty much exactly the same. It's like a large-scale infected, but they have made some slight changes this time around. As the match progresses, expect an additional undead twist as the corpses of every operator currently spectating the match twitch back to life, creating additional hordes of rotting foes to contend with. Squads can still function with some of their operators transformed into zombies, allowing for a variety of tactics if you work in unison. However, zombies slain in the continuing mayhem are eliminated from the match. The squad that defeats enemies, both undead and living, and finishes the fight can claim victory. We will then be seeing the Haunting Vonded Lockdown, again a limited time mode. So Vonded is under lockdown, so this limited time mode is back and bloodier than ever. Those who experience this limited time mode during Season 4 know that this objective-based Battle Royale mode requires teams to bring in their custom loadouts from the drop, staying close and gaining points by capturing and holding zones around the map, like a large-scale version of the multiplayer mode Hardpoint. This time, however, prepare to play it under an ominous moonlit nighttime variant of Vondel that looks pretty cool, as you can see on screen. So for this Haunting event, there's going to be some exclusive items as well as equipment, so you'll be able to explore Al-Mazrah and Vonded in search for more than just zombies and monstrous entities to slay. There's some additional otherworldly loot to gather, and and to be extremely wary of as the haunting begins. So first, there's going to be a captured souls event on MW3 Zombies. As part of this event, you will obtain souls by racking up kills and defeating monstrous beings. These souls are instantly awarded once you pick them up. You can keep them or trade them for a variety of impressive rewards after each match is complete. We have the haunting box. The revolting zombies roam MW3 Zombies, drop more than just their entrails. Expect them to occasionally leave a strange looking loot box behind, which can also be found throughout the maps, well worth seeking out as it spills out plates, ammunition and equipment, acting like a mutated armor and munitions box. Take extreme care when opening these boxes, lest you are devoured by the living maw that has possessed these containers. We have the Bloodseeker grenade, fashioned into the shape of a vampire bat by an unknown evil. This parasitic living grenade latches onto enemies and highlights them into thermal vision. This is particularly helpful or harrowing in the nighttime operations you are undertaking. Unconfirmed reports state this oddity is incapable to clamp onto operators who are underwater. We then have the trick or treat jump scares. Like we saw in the previous haunting, it takes additional intestinal fortitude to drop into Warzone combat when every lootable container of MW3 Zombies has the potential to set off an intense and visceral jump scare. Survive these horrifying hallucinations to claim the rewards contained within the container. Yeah, people found them very annoying before, so I'm not really sure why they've decided to bring them back. I know they made compilations on YouTube where people were getting scared of them, but overall I think mostly people found them annoying, but due to mainly the extremely loud noises they make, people wanted them toned back, and they might be quite toned back this time around. And apparently there's going to be additional terrifying surprises as the haunting event casts its shrouds of fear across Warzone. And then we're also going to be seeing the haunting event coming over to DMZ, and once again it will overhaul MW3 to be nighttime themed. So once again, as part of Operation Nightmare, hone your DMZ talents before mid-season. So DMZ focuses on the nighttime hunts for preternatural entities across the Warzone of MW3. Prep your team accordingly, as without the pressure of a collapsing circle of gas, DMZ is the ideal mode for obtaining intel on, tracking down, and finally neutralizing monstrous entities from beyond this world. So it seems like it's going to be pretty much the same, where there's going to be these bosses, the mummy, as well as the ones from Diablo on the map, and you're going to be able to take them out of DMZ. Players can look forward to all of the MW3 related events and other activities present within the haunting, and they're also going to be in DMZ. Now in regards to Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer, so there's going to be 2 new maps coming to the game, 2 new core maps that is, one being La Casa, which is going to be there on launch, and this is going to be set in Las Almas, set on a luxurious estate. And then we're also going to be seeing Coro Village, which is going to be another core map, and this is actually a remake or a remaster of one of the maps from the original Call of Duty 2 in 2005. They're randomly bringing it back all these years later, and it's going to be set in a wintry location. I wonder what the changes they will have made from the original 2005 version. Now for Gunfight, there's going to be King returning to the game from Modern Warfare 2019, and there's also going to be another map which is called Fight, which looks to just be a section inspired from the just regular multiplayer map Shoot House. Then for the haunting event, they're also going to be reskinning 2 maps in multiplayer, again in the mid-season, to be Halloween themed. So first of all, El Asilo will be reskinned, celebrating Dia de Muertos, I probably butchered that name, and it's going to be devastated with a zombie attack. It just seems like this is going to be reskinned. There might be an Easter egg pertaining to zombies on the map, though of course we know that the cartel are very superstitious and they believe in ghosts and stuff like that, so I'm guessing they're going to tie a lot of that into the storyline. El Asilo is also going to be seeing a Halloween reskin, where there's going to be skulls and candles and altars on the map. And finally, Embassy will also be getting a reskin following a gruesome zombie attack. The message sent help hangs suspended from the rooftop, but it's far too late. The zombie attack has already come and gone, leaving structural havoc and corporeal damage in its wake. So I'm guessing, considering these maps are getting overrun with zombies, this has to tie into the Modern Warfare 3 zombie storyline, which means that the zombies are still present in 2023, and I guess they don't get to stop them, considering it's meant to be a prequel to Modern Warfare 3 taking place before. Then there's going to be some haunting twists on classic modes, so there's going to be a haunted version of Domination, but now there's going to be a scarecrow to act as a marker for each flag, so it's going to be the same, it's pretty much just reskinned. There's also going to be a haunting kill confirmed, but instead of dog tags, there'll be skulls. In grind and kill confirms, there'll be a haunting version of Drop Zone with scares, and there will just be basically jump scares whenever you open any of the Drop Zone crates. There'll be a haunting version of Infected as well, so Infected is just going to be reskinned, so there'll now be zombies instead of regular infected players. They should have just been this way anyways. Basically exactly the same mode, they just have zombies now. Not really sure what was the point of that though. They should have just had zombies from the get-go, especially since now zombies are in the Modern Warfare universe. universe. Then there's going to be a soul capture event, again in the mid-season, which I talked about before, but it seems like this won't just be in Warzone, it's going to be for multiplayer too. It's an enhanced and fear-inducing variation of the popular trophy hunt event from Season 3, available across all game modes. Anytime a player is eliminated, they'll leave a soul behind, collect these souls which are automatically added to your total in the game mode, meaning there's no need to visit a buy station in Warzone or DMZ and trade them for items shown in the events tab. Increase the number of souls you capture by facing off against a variety of monsters lurking across Warzone maps, redeem enough items and you'll unlock some impressively themed items for your efforts. There'll also be some haunting daily login rewards, some creepy themed rewards for some free limited time cosmetic items simply by logging in. Then they go over the Ryan's Play stuff, which I'm not really that interested in. Let's go over the new weapons. So first of all, we're going to see the TR-76 Geist assault rifle in the battle pass at launch. Then we're going to get the ISO 9mm SMG in the battle pass at launch as well, even though we basically already have this weapon in the game. Then we're going to see the dual Kamas melee weapon again in the battle pass at launch. Then we're also going to see the Doom chainsaw melee weapon, which is going to be coming as a bundle in the mid-season as a crossover. And then we're going to see some haunting possessed equipment, so some of the equipment is going to be changed. So we're going to get the Sound Veil Scream. The field upgrade will be changed in the mid-season for those stepping into the sound wave of the suppression mine. Prepare for a hallucinatory audio assault as the air fills with screams of the dead, and the decoy grenade is also going to be changing with reports of inhuman and monstrous sounds peppered with gunfire. Makes this more than just an audio hallucination. Yeah, these are just visual things, or audio things should I say. And then for some weird reason, Black Cell is going to be seeing a robotic version of Valeria. Yes, that's right, a hybrid machine-built Valeria version, but instead her name is spelt with some numbers, the 4 and the 3, I guess similar to Ethan from Infinite Warfare. Very, very strange that they decided to do this, but yeah, this is going to be something we're going to see for $30 if you want to buy Black Cell, but I personally won't. Then Al Simmons is going to be coming as a operator, of course from Spawn. This is his human version before he turned into Spawn, so you're going to be able to get this upon you purchasing the Battle Pass, but then you will get Spawn at tier 100 in the Battle Pass. So I guess it's basically the same operator, but you just get his human version at tier 0, and you get his Spawn version at tier 100, which makes sense. A cool crossover there. Then there's also going to be a Al Simmons skin called Burn Spawn. There's going to be a Creepy Clown Fender skin, and then we're also going to be getting a Violator skin for Koenig. We're going to be getting a Disruptor skin for Harangi, and a Soul Crusher skin for Vega. We're going to be getting a Nito Spawn skin. Then there's also going to be some other operators as bundles coming, which we're going to see Inorius from Diablo and Lilith again from Diablo, which she's also, I think, going to be coming as a boss in Al Mazrah along with Butcher. And then we're going to be seeing Skeletor, Overlord of Evil, the bundle as an operator bundle, and we're also going to be seeing Ash Williams from Evil Dead 2 as an operator bundle. We're going to see Alucard from Hellsing as an operator bundle, and we're going to see Gaia, the Nova skin. We're also going to see this Doom weapon bundle, which I mentioned before. And that's pretty much everything in Season 6. Like I said, most of the juicy stuff is coming in the Haunting event, which won't be until next month. Just a few weeks to go now, but that's everything I wanted to go over in this video. I'm really excited for all of the zombie stuff, and hopefully it ties into Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Like I said, I've had a sore throat, so I'll be making a video regarding everything on Modern Warfare 3 Zombies very soon. Apologies, I haven't gotten around to it yet. Usually I'm covering everything straight away, but from now on, I will be covering everything straight away like I was before I went away and then got sick as well. But anyways, thank you for watching the video. That's everything I wanted to say in this video. Hopefully you enjoy Season 6, and yeah, this looks like an awesome event. I always enjoy the Halloween events. They're always good, and it's great to see zombies back. The Zombies event in Warzone before was a lot of fun, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video, which hopefully should be the Modern Warfare 3 Zombies one, going over everything and my thoughts.